Now, you were pretty much first on scene for this young man, and I know you like him. He's a junior from Townsville Brothers. He scored last week versus the Eels, very sprightly. He's a fullback, but Zach Laybutt's out for the time being, so he's more than happy to put up his hand as a centre. And I'm pleased to say, joining the run home with Joel and Fletch for the first time, the young cowboy, Tommy Chester. G'day, Tommy.
How's it going?
Oh, going good, Tommy. Now, Tommy, have you got your hair up in a bun today? Because I've been noticing your different sort of style of your haircuts. What are you rocking today?
Nah, today she's just flowing. She's low.
Yeah, right. She's a low.
Tell us the hat though.
Tell us the Tommy Chester story. How did you end up at up there at the Cows?
Oh well, I've lived here all my life, and I've lived in the same house my whole life. So it was just lucky enough that Cows end up bloody giving me a crack. I think I signed when I was 19 or 20 in the Young Guns, and then it sort of happened pretty quick for me from there.
So, Tommy, you're 22. So, you know, growing up in Townsville, how old were you and where were you watching that grand final, that famous grand final victory for the Cowboys?
I was down the Strand there at this rock pool. It was a bloody good night. There was people down at the Strand just hooting their horns for friggin' till 1 o'clock in the morning.
How old were you, Tommy?
I would have been maybe 14.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah, you would have been into the passion pop. So what does Tommy Chester like to do on his day off? You sound like you like your fishing. You sound like you're a bit of a fisherman, or do you like hunting?
Go spearing a bit.
Oh yeah.
And I've actually just bought a house and I've been renovating.
Oh, so you're quite handy on the tools. You got a trade or anything?
Yeah, I do got a trade. I'm a sign writer by trade.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, so graphic design and stuff like that.
Tommy, if there's a sprint at training, let's call it 60 metres, where's Tommy Chester finishing? Don't be humble. Where are you finishing?
I reckon top 3.
Who's the other two?
Beg your pardon?
Who are the other two?
Oh, I'd say Jodeci Baker. He'd be up there. And probably Val Holmes.
If you were going to race against Val Holmes, for example, and you had a bet with him and you won, do you think he would pay? Because I'm hearing very, very tight with the dollar. Very tight with the dollar.
No.
Can you confirm that, Thomas?
Yes, he is tight. But I don't know. I haven't had too many bets with him.
Tommy, you can't fix that, right? The tight asses, we all know one. You cannot fix them. They cannot be healed. They think they get away with it, don't they, Brian? They're always last to shout.
Yep.
They cannot be healed.
If you got it in your blood.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. You never change. You never change. Hey, Tommy, tell us about playing centre in the NRL. It is such it's a different position to when Sugar and I played. What's the hardest thing you've found playing in the centres?
Well, we've at the Cows sort of changed our defence a little bit. So, probably just defensively making decisions on when to jam and when not to jam and stuff like that. And I've only got a couple of sessions that actually train at centre, so I'm still sort of learning. And
Well, your preferred position is fullback. When Toddy Payton came to you and said, "Did you have any?" Will you just you jumped at the chance to play anywhere in that side?
Yeah, bloody oath. I don't really mind where I've played. I debuted in the middle, so it's better than that, playing out in the centre.
So Kyle Feldt, well, you know what's ironic, Brian? So that night he was down at the Strand for that grand final. Of course, Kyle Feldt scores that famous try.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy Chester's in that right centre position right now with
That's
Kyle
right.
Feldt, that man outside you. That must be quite bizarre, Tommy.
Nah, it is good. Feldy, he's a good fella. He's definitely good to be inside. He yarns a bit and tells you what to do. So he's good.
And how's Zachy Laybutt? It's been confirmed it was an ACL, right? So the poor young fella's he's gone for the year.
Yeah, he is. He's one of my best mates, and it's pretty hard to see one of your mates get hurt like that. It's his second ACL as well, and
No.
but he's back home at the moment, and I think everything's going all right for him. I haven't actually spoken to him too much at the moment, but last week he seemed all right.
Now,
As
Tommy,
good as he can be.
you like your golf. All your players up there, all your
the
teammates,
Cowboys?
you love your golf. Are you part of the golf fraternity up there?
Oh, before I bought this house, I used to get into a bit of golf. Never too flash at it, but I played a little bit.
Right. And, okay, look, you've mentioned this house twice. Are you working on the house as we're speaking to you now? There's a lot of banging going on. Are you installing a tub?
I've actually just pulled up, just sitting down, just finished.
Right. Well, what are you doing to the house? Is it a full reno?
Yeah, she's a full reno. I just put a laundry together downstairs, so
Okay.
washing some clothes.
Right. And have you got any flatmates moving in with you? Is there a partner moving in with you, or is it just going to be Tommy by himself?
Yeah, my partner, she lives with me, and I got a mate, Imali Bitugan. He's at the Cows.
Yes.
African fella. Yeah, he's staying with me at the moment now as well.
Okay. What are you charging him board?
I'm not too sure yet. He only got here yesterday. So
Well, you got to get the ugly conversation out.
No, well, the club's sorting that out.
Well, the club's going to pay you, Tommy.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Nah.
Oh, that's the new rule. What do they pay you? Like $5,000 a week rent?
That is a beauty.
That's good. That's good.
Did you get the whereabouts is the house? Is it in town or on the outskirts? How big is it?
It's in town, close to training, probably about 4 minutes away from training. So it's good. I used to live out in. It was about half an hour away from training, so thought I'd better bite the bullet and move in town.
How often are you skipping over to Magnetic Island? I love going over there, Brian.
I used to go a bit now, but I got a boat, so I just can cruise out to the reef and that if I get a chance. If I'm going to Maggie, I'd rather go to the reef.
And,
so.
and what are we spearing? What are we going for?
Trout.
Yeah.
Trout's the main thing, yeah. But I go with big old Rubes. He's handy on a spear gun.
Oh, tell him when you see him. There's a book coming his way too, Brian.
Yes.
Because he sent down his merch.
Yeah, Mullet Man.
There's two things that are big in Townsville: golf.
Yep.
And merch. Well, we've got a book coming his way, don't we, Brian?
Yeah, we do. We do. It's how to win friends and influence people.
Yep.
And there's another one. There's a new edition out on how to overcharge your teammates when they move into your house.
That's right.
Can I ask you about the nightlife in Townsville? Because when Joel and I were playing, we were young whippersnappers like you. We had the Bullwinkles, we had the Bank, we had the Mad Cow. Where's the go-to place now for Townsville if you want to go out and have a beer and a bit of a dance?
Definitely the Cow. She goes good, the old Cow.
What's that big pub? Huge pub down near on the water.
That used to be Bullwinkles.
Yeah, but what is it now? It's a cracking pub.
I know there was some strippers there.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Tommy, we don't talk about that sort of stuff. What nights are they on? Do you know? What nights are they working?
They're all week, 7 days.
Hey, when you come down, Tommy, because obviously you're a Townsville boy, what's it like when you? And I know you guys stay down there at the Pullman, right in the centre of Sydney. Is it a bit of an eye opener for you?
I don't mind it.
No?
It's a bit wild. A couple of different creatures getting around, but I don't mind it.
Tommy, do you think you could see yourself living in Sydney one day?
I honestly don't know.
No, you don't. Could you see yourself playing at Allianz Stadium on a Friday night or a Saturday night?
I don't think so. No.
Could you see yourself maybe living in Bondi, maybe going to training at Allianz and wearing sort of red, white, and blue jerseys and shorts and stuff? You ever see that in the horizon?
Not right now, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't see that.
Would you like to?
Nah.
You know a few people, Brian?
I don't know. I know they'll be looking for a few centres next year and maybe a fullback.
That's right. Hey, Tommy, Canara Cowboys sent through a text, but I just want to confirm this. When you debuted, who presented you with your jersey?
My old boy did.
Your old boy.
Toddy and then yeah.
Okay, so Canara Cowboy says, can you ask Tommy how many beers deep was his old man when he presented his debut jersey? Did he have a few of the old man that night, did he?
Yeah, he smacks a couple of beers, the old boy. He loves the 4X gold.
Oh, that's good.
I love everyone loves a 4X gold.
Righto, you're going on a holiday, Tommy, and you can take 3 Cowboy mates, so you take it with you.
Ooh, probably Oh,
Mud? You're taking
maybe
Mud.
I'll take Big Miles.
Yeah.
Probably Griffin, Tommy Dearden.
Yeah.
Okay, good,
I knew you were
good,
going to say.
good.
Where does the
Real ginger theme there.
Yeah, Tommy, where does the nickname? Because we had Drinky and who else was with us?
Didn't.
Oh yeah, and Tommy did. Yeah, sorry, gosh. And
Yeah.
where does the nickname Mud come for young Tommy Dearden?
He's got a little birthmark on the back of his neck that looks like a bit of mud.
Oh, fair
And,
enough.
Yeah,
So,
it's just sort of. It happened. I wasn't even in the club and they were calling him Mud, and yeah, but it's stuck.
He's one of the great stories,
Stuck
isn't he?
mud.
Playing
Yeah,
halfback
he's
for the Broncos, couldn't buy a win, and now he goes to the Cowboys,
yeah,
plays Origin, captain of the
Captain.
club.
Nah, he's a good footy player. He's a good fella too, Tommy.
I'd like to know what the coaching staff said about that tackle in the video when Drinky threw the intercept.
Yeah.
And Tommy Dearden came from the other side of the field. What was said? Was there a big deal made about it in the video, Tommy?
I think there was more of a big deal about what we did after it,
Oh,
which
okay.
was not a lot.
No.
So,
So, Tommy, back to
they,
this, going away with the team. What if there's 4 seats that you can't take? Who's the 4 you'd leave at home?
probably Tom Duffy staying at home.
Mm.
Who else is there? I can't put too many boys on show.
Nah, that's good.
That's good.
But Duffy can stay at home.
All right,
Yeah.
now, Tommy, we're doing this to all our young players. Every player that's had a guess at this video, it's a movie, and we're going to give you a little bit of audio. You've got to try and guess it. We are about 2 out of 70. You're right in the wheelhouse of the ages, in between 20 and 25. So we're going to play an audio. It's a movie that was big in the 2000s, so you probably were just born, maybe not even born. Take a listen and see if you can guess what this movie is.
You mind giving me some pointers here?
Yeah, sure. Don't talk in someone's backswing.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna go get a soda. You want one?
No thanks.
Oh, look, I'm sorry to bother you again, but, you got change of $1?
No.
All I got are these damn Nepalese coins.
You've been to Nepal?
Okay. Any idea?
Not overly, but I'm going to say Happy Gilmore.
Oh, it's
Oh.
of that genre. Of that genre. Can we give him the hair gel? This is another
What
one.
is that? On your ear.
Here.
No, your left ear. Is that a hair gel?
Okay. So she thought it was hair gel. We think it was buffaliman. Any idea, Tommy?
Uh,
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Cameron Diaz. You heard of Cameron Diaz?
no.
He's
I don't
he's
know
only
Cameron
22, Brian.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. She's an actress. She's blonde.
So there's a male actor there as
Yeah.
well.
And the male actor's Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
You know him? Oh, geez, Brian, we're getting old. Okay, let me ask you about Tommy Duffy, right? So,
Something about Mary anyway, Tommy. Something
Yeah.
about Mary. That was the movie.
I noticed Tom Duffy. He played in the Australian Schoolboys in 2021. Is that about your vintage as well?
Yeah, he's 2 years younger than me, old Tommy.
2 years younger. So who were the gun players for the schoolboy reps when you were coming through? So is that the likes of Toby Sexton, Hamiso Tabuai Fado? Is that about it?
Tommy Dearden was the gun. Peter Sterling, old Tommy.
Tommy Dearden was the gun.
Yeah. We didn't have two. Brad Schneider was at Curlin when I was there.
Reece Walsh, you'd be similar age to Reece too, wouldn't you?
He's a year younger than me, yeah. He I played that, but
There you go.
yeah, I was never really in any of the sides or anything like that. I only made me school side in grade 12.
You're a late bloomer, Tommy. Well, best of luck, brother, this weekend. You're up against another young player,
Kaylee Rowe.
Kaylee Rowe. So
Yeah.
you're going to have to be on your defensive best, I'd imagine. What do you
Yes, I will.
what have you watched about? What have you been watching? The video on the Sharks. What do they do well?
We haven't done too much. We do that all tomorrow, all our video and stuff like that.
There
So
you go.
we haven't watched too much on at the moment.
Well, Brian, we'll meet him down at Northies Sunday night. What do you reckon?
Yes, or I'll take you to Ravisi's at Bondi, and you can meet a bloke called Trent Robinson. We'll just see what happens next year. Just we'll just play it by ear. I reckon you might get another house out of it. You won't have to-
Oh, is that right? We won't have to renovate himself.
You won't be renovating it.
Yeah.
You won't be renovating it,
Yeah.
my friend.
Hey, Tommy Chester, thank you for joining the Run Home with Joel and Fletch, mate. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, Tommy.
Tommy Chester.
What a good young fella.
There's something, a little bit of X factor about the Chester, isn't there?